We're going to power down the vacuum system. You do this whenever you want to do a controlled shutdown, such as for the maintenance of the roughing pump. Every 6 months we do an oil change, and that's what is going to be done today. So the first thing we're going to do is power down the turbo pump. So we're going to hold both these buttons at once, and we can see that we're on a setting 309. It's the actual speed of the pump. Okay, we're on data read only. Thanks for telling me. Right. You're going to go to 794 first. This is the parameter set, and this will open up the ability for us to turn off the pump. So hold both these buttons down, change the parameter set to 1, and now the entire list has been open to us. So we're going to go to 010, or number 10. It's reading pump station on. All we do is we hold both buttons on, set pump station to off, and then press both of them again. And right now it's going to start slowly bringing the pump down in pressure. So I'm not cycling through a bunch of options. I'll go back and truncate the list. If we go to the speed of the pump, set rotation speed is 1500, but the actual speed will now be going down. So what we'll do then is wait for this speed to reach 0, and then wait for this pressure here to increase to about 10 to the minus 3 or 10 to the minus 2. That's going to indicate that just the roughing pump is providing the pressure. At that point, we'll show you how to shut down the roughing pump and bring the system completely down. It's been several hours, and we can see that the pressure has gone down. It's now at the very high 10 to the minus 3. And at this point, we can shut the rest of the system down. So in order to turn off the roughing pump, we first, and this is very important, we first need to open the system to the atmosphere. So there's a knob right here on the side of the turbo pump, and we're going to start to open that, and we're going to start to do that slowly. And we can watch over here as I unscrew this. See it start to go up, and you'll hear the sound of the roughing pump change as it starts to take in more air. You can hear the sound hissing, or the sound of some hissing. We're sufficiently open to the atmosphere, so now I can turn off the pump over here. Come back. Yep. It's already gone over range, so we're effectively atmospheric pressure. Just open this up to make sure that air gets into the system. Finish opening it. And now I'll just close it back up real quick. So the reason we're doing that is because if we just turn off the pump while it's still under pressure, there's still going to be a driving force for the air in the room to get into the vacuum system. And the only way that it has to do that is by going through the roughing pump, and it will go through the roughing pump exit and into the pump itself, and while doing so, pushing oil into the tubing and eventually into the turbo pump itself. So make sure that whenever you're turning it off, you first bring it up to atmosphere like I just did, and then close it. At this point, we're going to proceed with the oil change, and you can follow the associated video with that. Procedure hasn't really changed much, just the dates and times. Remember, after 6 months of service, we really need to do a change on the Welch rotary vane pump.